Sometimes we live life and we be trying to succeed, but we can't see that it's little things in our life that be holding us back. We be our own biggest downfall. I use, for example, like, I'm trying to go this way, but a devil got a string around my arm and he's pulling me that way. But we don't recognize that we got the string around our arm and the devil is pulling us that way. And by pulling us this way, it prevents us from going that way, which is the way that God wants us to go. But we can't, because we don't know we can't see the string. The things in our life, we are not aware of how they really affect us, how they affect our choices, our everyday living, everything. We can't see this little string of how the devil keeps pulling us that way. Now, everybody can see you clear, but you. We can never see ourselves as clear as someone else can see us. But sometimes when people try to tell us like what's wrong with us, we don't want to listen because as soon as they tell us what's wrong with us, we start thinking like, that ain't what's wrong with me. We get defensive, so we don't hear. So it could be brought to our attention many times about that string that's pulling our arm. And when I say the string, I mean the string could be far as relationships. It could be drinking. It could be sex. It could be a certain person. It could be something that you desire in life that you chasing after. That little string could be anything. That little string, but it's not of God. That's the simple point. And when it's not of God, it's just not gonna work, period. We be our own stressors. We be our own we be our own blockers. We be the reasons why we be blocking our own blessings. Like, for example, my friend, he always talking about how he's gonna find the perfect girl, or he said, "Don't know perfect girl," or he wants to find the perfect wife, or let me take the perfect off and just say wife. And I know he might watch this video. And to me, this is just my opinion of the whole thing. I think God have probably sent him plenty of perfect wifeys or women, but because of that little string and that devil's is pulling, he'd never be able to see that perfect wife or even the ones that God sent his way. He'll never be able to send it because he got that string wrapped around his wrist. It's too busy pulling him. You can't go two ways. You got to choose. Either you're going to go this way, or you're going to go, which is the bad way, or either you're going to do this way, or either you're going to go like this, where you want to go this way, but the devil's pulling you this way, so you stay stuck in the same position for years and years and years, and you look up like, God damn, I'm this old and I ain't did this and I ain't got that and this and this and this, and you wonder why. Because you got that string, and like I said, that string could represent anything. Anything. The string doesn't necessarily mean a specific thing. It could be anything. The struggles that you have in your life, that's what that string is. Until you acknowledge that, then that's when you'll be able to focus and see clear on what you need to do. Our minds are so distracted. We already distracted by everyday troubles. Our minds is really distracted. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to our own self-awareness. I struggle every day, but I'm not going to lie. That medicine that they have me on, it has me seeing so many things clearer than I could see before, because everything was just cloudy and there was no I say this in all my videos, there was no clarity. There was no clarity. There was no clarity in the way that I was living. My mind was so overwhelmed and overthinking about everything. But I guess that medicine is a mood blocker, so it blocks everything. So now it's like I'm faced with real life issues without the anxiety and the worry. I can just think of how to fix them with a clear head. I can see people more clearly. You know, like people used to piss me off all the time, but it wasn't them. It was me, because you can't let somebody control. Now when people do this, I be like, yeah, okay. She was ignorant. At first, I used to react to every little thing, and it used to stress me out so bad, and I had high blood pressure, and I'm like, why do I have high blood pressure? Stress is terrible. Stress is horrible. Stress is a killer, a silent killer. I didn't even realize how stressed I was until I got on this medicine. Then I realized, wow, the clarity and everything, the clarity of being able to think clearly, being able to focus, being able to say, okay, I'm about to get up and I'm about to work this schedule right here and make this money right quick. Clarity, man, it's like the best. But to be blind is the worst. A lot of us is so blind. That's why I call the people that's walking around, I call these people the walking dead. Because they're not awake. They dead. They're not in tune with their spiritual life. They're not in tune with God. They're not in tune with morals. They're not in tune with values. They're not in tune with anything but what's going on in the world. If Jordans is the latest thing, then that's where they're going. If men are polishing their fingernails, then that's where they're going. If men is turning by, then that's where they're going. I'm sorry. I'm not following the wicked ways of these worlds. I'm going to do exactly what I want to do. I'm like a lioness. I stand alone. I have my pride, you know, the pride of family. But I stand alone. I kill alone. I walk alone. I raise kids alone. Because it seems like everything nowadays is just temporary. Nothing is ever permanent. People don't know how to make things permanent. They only know how to make things temporary. They can be somewhere for so long and then they gotta go to the next thing. Nobody knows how to stick with one thing and make it work. Make it last. When the storms come, don't run, don't leave. Stand through the storm. Get through the storm. And that's the key right there to people's perfect relationship. Here come a hurricane. We go brace for it. It might knock us down, knock us around. It might even break us up. But if we make it through alive, then we get right back up and we come right back together. That's your perfect relationship, if people was wondering. It's not that you go find a perfect person, because the perfect person don't exist. Everybody got flaws. Even a preacher got flaws. And that's why I don't go to church. And I know plenty of people have something to say about that. But I'm just saying, like, the preacher, he's no different from me. He's sin just like I sin. You know what I'm saying? He just might study his Bible more. He might be closer to God. But who knows? Because nobody knows what their relationship to God is like. Everybody has their own God that they worship. That's what I believe. Some people worship Muhammad. Some people worship Buddha. Some people worship Jesus Christ. Some people worship I don't know what the Mormons call their gods, or what Nam-myo, Haran-kyo, what they call their gods. But everybody serve a God. It's just their different God. So I don't knock nobody's religion. You know what I'm saying? Your religion is your religion. You know, but for me, being a Catholic, you know, Catholic got their whatever they call God. But for me, I don't believe in the church thing. I'm just sorry. Like, I probably would piss some people off with this message, because to me, churches has cliques. To me, churches is the biggest place where the devil hides. because sometimes church people can be the worst people. I'm sorry, they are. Like, they gossip, they got cliques, they got people that they search and seek out. I'm just not for the church thing. Just not right now. Maybe I will be in the future, but just not right now. Maybe God will send me a message, and guide me in the right direction. But for right now, nah, I can't do the church thing. And they want you to give like 3 tithes and offerings. They want to know how much you made on your taxes. And if you ain't made enough money on your taxes, you can't be in this category. In the Bible, it talks about churches like that. It say beware of false prophets. And people so dedicated to the church, they can't even see a false prophet. They can't see the false prophet, even if it was there. They won't be able to see it because they too caught up. They too caught up. Like, I love the Lord. I love the Lord. Yes, I do. But please believe I'm going to distinguish what's from God and what's not from God. I don't care if it do come from the church. I could walk in a church and just spot a demon like, that woman ain't right, that man ain't right. And I'm not the perfect Christian, but I'm just saying. These people that's walking around acting like they holier than thou be the worst people. They gossip, they have sex, they cheat, they lie. Had to take a pause for my little one. These little kids, I don't play with these little kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't play with these little kids. I believe in whooping ass. Don't play with me. I should only have to tell you to do something one time. One time. When I was little, my mom only had to tell me to do something one time. If I didn't do it that one time, I was getting that belt. You know what I'm saying? These parents nowadays let these kids do whatever they want to do. They doing bad in school and they still go out and get them gym shoes and all this expensive stuff. No, my kid is not about to be wearing no Jordans. This motherfucker don't even support black people. He support prisons for the same people that's robbing for his gym shoes. I do not support Jordan. I don't support none of these. I support Walmart. That's what the fuck I support. Whatever cute shoe is at Walmart, that's what cute shoe my son go get. Because he ain't gonna do shit but tear it up anyway. What do a 4-year-old need with $100 pair gym shoes? He not gonna be able to wear them gym shoes forever. Let him get grown and buy his own gym shoes. My cat is gone, Diamond. I think one of these dogs got to her, but I don't know. I had my cat since 2005. I named her Diamond. She was like so little. This is one of her little foods. She was like no bigger than this can. I had her from 2005 all the way up until February of 2019. And that's when she disappeared. I miss her so much. I don't know where she went. I don't know if she died. It's like somebody kidnapped your kid and you don't know where the heck they at. You just wonder all the time, well, where did she go? Did she suffer? Is she just out there just in the grass somewhere? Where is she? Did she get hit? Did a dog attack her? Did she lost? Did somebody take her in the house? Because she was a friendly cat. Life. I wish life had instructions, but it don't. Life is just like a big casino. Every move you make, you gambling. Gambling, gambling, gambling. Do I like my life? It's the life that I was blessed with, so I guess I have no choice but to live with it and deal with it and make it work until the day I'm called home. I just wonder sometimes, do happiness really exist? Do it really exist? Have a person really ever been happy? I mean, we have happy times in our life, but this happy times. Being like happy 24/7, I'm beginning to question that. Like, I don't think you can be happy 24/7. I just think like happiness just comes like waves. It comes here and there. Just as much as you have happiness, you have sadness. So what the hell? I wish I could be happy 24/7. But then if I was happy 24/7, I probably wouldn't recognize real shit, because I'd be on cloud 9 and wouldn't be worried about nothing else. But by me not being happy all the time, it makes me focus on things that is real. Well, I'm feeling okay today, but that was my message. You can always follow my crazy thoughts on YouTube, because I post these videos every other day, my random thoughts, every other day on Rainy Blue Black. And I also be on Facebook. But Facebook is drama. Facebook ruins so many relationships. So many families. I hate Facebook. I'm really getting tired of it. Wonder what's the next thing gonna be in the next 10 years besides Facebook. Have a good day. I cut it off before I said it. Have a good day, people.